All right. So one of the biggest shifts I want you to understand as many of you move beyond the initial 4 week structure or kickstart meal plan is how fat loss actually works in the real world. The first phase isn't just about automated prescribed food choices. It's about consistency, repetition, eating similar meals, similar calories, similar protein in such a regimented manner day after day allows your metabolism to stabilize. It removes noise. It teaches your body what normal intake looks like again. And that's how we rebuild what I like to call metabolic trust. All right. Once that foundation is in place, something important happens. You earn flexibility, and now you're introduced into phase two. During this phase, fat loss is no longer determined by whether every single day is perfect. What matters most is your weekly calorie deficit and protein intake. Right? Your body doesn't reset at midnight. It responds to averages over time. Hence why I tend to circle and check off the averages at the bottom of the weekly graph that's sent it to me each day and every week. Right? I don't necessarily focus on the daily intake. That's why you'll notice in the tracking app that I use, I don't just look at the daily numbers. I look at the 7-day calorie averages, protein averages, weight trends. Okay, so you might eat a little more one day and a little less another. That's normal life. As long as your 7-day goal and protein target are hit, fat loss will continue to move forward, and that's just science, all right? So that being said, protein remains a non-negotiable. Calories create the deficit. Protein protects your muscle, your metabolism, your strength, and your look as body fat comes down. So I'm a little bit more pushy when it comes to daily protein intake to prevent a protein deficit or huge gap over the week. Right. Now let's talk about daily weigh-ins, because this part matters more than most people realize. All right, tracking your weight daily isn't about obsessing. It's about collecting data. Your weight will fluctuate from water, sodium, sleep, stress, training, digestion, you name it. One day means nothing. A trend means absolutely everything. Right? When you log your weight consistently in the app, it can recognize patterns and adjust your calorie intake as your metabolism adapts. All right? As you lose body fat, your body requires fewer calories. That's normal physiology, not failure. The app will make adjustments to keep fat loss progressing without guesswork. This is how we move from the old school framework of rigid dieting and deprivation to controlled freedom and flexibility. Structure first, flexibility second, data always. Trust the process, listen to your coach, hit your weekly calorie and protein goals, keep logging honestly, and let the trends guide the next step forward. This is how sustainable fat loss is built and kept. And this is what we do at Insight. Thanks.